You know when you tell your friend that you should start a podcast?
That's what we did.
Hi, my name is Tati.
And my name is Esme.
This is the Soul and Sips podcast.
Come and have a sip with us. So it's fine.
Hello.
Hello.
We started recording and then I realized my mic was
Somewhere else.
But welcome back.
We are recording multiple today.
Yay!
So you are gonna
Wait,
see
you're
the
gonna
same.
see, you're gonna believe it happened a week. For us, just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
also, again, we're still drinking the same drink. Because
And
we
it-
like it, and we
yeah.
didn't finish it before like the first episode. I actually do really generally I generally like it.
Yeah, me too.
This is not an ad. We wish it was an ad.
Yeah.
But this is just us. Literally, I just bought this earlier with my own money. This is not what's given. We just really like it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It has vitamin C and D and electrolytes and minerals. And it has no caffeine and low calories. All good.
Oh, good. And it tastes really nice.
And it tastes good.
And it has, as a person who doesn't like sparkling things, it has a tiny sparkling.
Yeah.
But it's so little, you barely know it. Like,
Exactly.
one of the reasons I don't like sparkling things is because it doesn't cause my thirst. Because when I'm thirsty, I want to chug the water.
Yeah, I do get
And
that.
when you cannot do it when it's like sparkling,
Yeah.
I feel I can chug this. I
Yeah,
won't do
true.
it.
It also
But I
says
feel like
it says lightly sparkling, which is it really is lightly sparkling.
It's very lightly, yeah. So yeah,
But I like it, and I also like the mango one that we had last time.
I do like the mango
And
more.
it says real fruit. So I don't know how they would make this, but
With
I
real
mean,
fruit.
it's good. So I don't really care how they make
Yeah, it's good. We like it. So yeah, we're sipping the same thing as last week.
it. Times are rough.
Yeah, times are rough.
No.
Ugh.
No, we mentioned it already last week, but there were just some unforeseen circumstances, which is why we needed to mix up the planning a bit.
Yeah, and somebody.
And somebody is going on holiday.
Yeah, again.
And
So
I
was your
am not
holidays?
complaining about that.
I should go to a holiday. I am going to a well, no, now. Later
Later on.
But in the year.
Girl, how you doing? First of all.
Great, better. I was scared to drinking this in the first episode because I mentioned before I have like some trouble, like tummy stuff, so I've been trying to really conscious about it. But it's not doing anything, so that's good. So far, that's good.
Nice.
But doing great. I also swam today. I haven't swum in like 2 weeks, and it was really nice. Yeah, it was really funny. Like a coach there, I haven't seen her in a long time. Like, in like more than a year. I don't know why I thought she was gone, but she was there today, and she's like, "No, Ronto." I was like, "What? I haven't seen you forever." And I was like, "I haven't seen you forever." And I was like, "Is it you or me?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm here every week. I don't know about you." And she was like, "It's me." And she was like, "What? You got new tattoos? You're looking so good." And I was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." I was like, "Oh, I just got rid of unnecessary things the past year, and I'm so happy."
Unnecessary things.
Yeah, unnecessary things.
Funny.
Which is good for this
This episode. This topic.
Yes.
Because today's topic is mental health.
Yes, but also how mental health are seen in like also different cultures.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is different.
And honestly, how we came up with this topic, I don't know.
I have no clue. I feel that you said it.
Yeah, probably.
You're more probably you are the one coming up with all these topics. I am the editing girl, you know.
And all the branding and the colors. And
Exactly.
everything.
I do the whole
Everything
thing.
that looks amazing is from Tati.
And then the juice, the topics, it is Esme.
The behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes is Esme.
Funny. No, but I do think like mental health, I think it's such a, I mean, it's a huge topic. It's very big. It's very broad.
Yeah.
You can say a lot of things about it. And of course, it's also very different in different cultures.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was interesting to see
just
how
to
we
see.
both kind of grew up with it or not, or
Yeah, just to talk about it.
yeah, exactly. So when people are not doing well, what is like the most acceptable way for them to say it without actually saying it?
I feel that's the thing. Nobody says that in Colombia.
No, they never say that they're doing bad.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think so. I think we were also talking a lot of like a little earlier, just us saying that like in Colombia and in a lot of Latin American countries and also developing third world country, whatever, that you are more focused on like bringing food, have a place to live, have like water, like stuff like this.
Yeah.
That a lot of other problems become really secondary.
Yeah.
And you don't really focus on that or you don't pay attention to those because you're more of like, am I gonna make it this month? Are my kids gonna have something to eat? Are they doing school? Are they doing better? Like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't focus on like, I don't know, that really what's going on your head. Like I also saw it a lot with my mom. Like she put a lot on herself, like her kids growing and have everything for her kids.
Yeah.
That like she also kind of like I could see that she could be struggling, but I also don't know, and because she will put more for her kids than like in reality, which it's I don't know a way to parent back in the back. I hope I'm not like that when I have kids.
Yeah.
That I'm also taking care of myself because I learned that I need to be good and take care of myself in order to take care of others.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not good, how can I take care of somebody else?
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not good.
Yeah. But also in some way, like I don't really like that mentality.
No.
Because it's like there's food on the table, so everything is
Everything's
positive.
fine.
And there's
it's
no
not.
room for any negativity.
Yeah.
And it just cannot be, meaning you're hiding the negative things. And that's where I am allergic to that. Like I just cannot.
Yeah, no,
I cannot.
get it.
And I also think because my family did the same, honestly.
Yeah.
Like they would rather just not talk about it, or only in a specific setting with a specific person. We talk about negative things, and for the rest it would just not be really a topic. So, but that is what made me not like it.
Yeah,
like
no,
I
I
want
get
to
it.
just speak things out and like.
No, I get it. No, me too. I think my family also didn't talk about a lot of things, and that's why I also hate it. And now even like just talking with people, I'm like, just tell me the things. Tell me how it is. Then I know how to deal with things. But if you don't tell me or if you don't talk to me, how am I gonna know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna read your mind. I cannot read your mind.
Exactly, that's my thing.
And it's like I just cannot. I want to know, and it's not about like even you like I love when you said like, oh, I'm just like hanging out, I'm gonna go buy stuff for my hair.
Yeah.
Like I know this is so really like simple and like a really easy example. Yeah. But I like that. And it's like, this is so cute. And then I'm like, girl, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, just chilling in the couch. Just,
exactly.
Like just little things like that. It's really like, oh, this is like nice. Yeah. And it's just so little in daily things to die.
Yeah.
I just love
actually,
it.
like another question was like, is venting a way of like taking care of yourself for you? Because for me, it really is.
I think it is. I
like,
think
just like throwing everything out there, sometimes complaining, or whatever. But just like
just get it out, saying it. Yeah, no.
That is so so good for me.
It's so...
I just noticed it. Like when I said it, it's like after that I can let it go, more easily.
Yeah, I think we both are
that's
like that.
Maybe also why we.
And then sometimes when something happen, I'm like, girl, can I vent? Can I? And then I just like say
but
everything.
I also love that, and that's also something that I learned in therapy. Is that it is good to ask that. Like, can I do this? Like, do you have mental space for this? Basically.
Oh, that's nice.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And like
I think that's nice.
Do that.
Yeah, it's like, can I vent and be mean for a little bit?
Yeah.
And it's like, gotta go, and then go.
It's also kind of like a warning or something. Like you let somebody know, like, hey, something is coming.
Because sometimes it's like, let's say for example, if something happened with a friend or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just annoyed at the moment, and I'm just like, I know this is gonna sound mean because this is not really how I think, but right now, this is just fucking annoying.
Yeah, you just need to get it out.
And I just need to get it out, and I'm like, I know this sounds mean right now, this is not how I really think, but I just like have to say it. I just like, oh, fucking shit.
Yeah.
I just have to say it. I think that's really, I think that is mental health. So vent with your friends, but ask first.
Ask first if they have mental space for it, because sometimes it can also be too much. If you are with somebody that, just always has something to complain about, or everything is always negative, then that can also weigh you down a little. And then it's not really worth it. So that's why I think it's really good advice.
Yeah.
To always ask before you're going to vent, to ask the person if they have space for it.
Yeah.
I think that's very cute.
That's actually true and
very considerate. Yeah.
To the other person, because also you don't know what the other person is going through.
No, exactly. Like what if somebody is having like a shitty day?
Yeah,
and then you go and throw out other things on them.
Yes, and it's like then I rather that's true.
Yeah.
You're not being considerate of your other friends, or like because you don't know what's going on in like other people's life.
Yeah.
And I feel like I mentioned in the previous episode when I meet somebody, that's what I see. Is like, I don't know what they're going through. I'm not gonna judge them.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I meet them and all that, then I will definitely judge them. But then that you give me a reason for that. Then at the beginning, when I know nothing, I will never judge you. I don't know what you're going through.
No, exactly.
And also even when I meet you and all that, like I try to be very like trying to put myself in the other people's shoes. Like, maybe they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Maybe they're having some trauma before. Like, then it's like, I mean,
you do you.
You do you.
But also keep it with you.
Do not bring me involved, because I have nothing to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shady.
Yeah. Keep it with you. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I also think that I don't know. Like, some people are so... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some people have such a clouded mind, or have gone through a lot in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And which makes them, like, really unpredictable.
Yeah.
And that's where I don't know how to, like, handle those types of people. Because I'm like... If you're gonna be like super happy one day and then the next you're gonna like hate me, like what?
Yeah, then it's like I don't know what to do. No. I honestly don't know what to do. Yeah, like I have a friend, she was going through like a rough path, and then at some point I was like, I honestly don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, I can be your friend and listen, but I really don't know what to do. What you're going through, I don't have the tools to help you.
No.
Like, only you can fix your things. But you really need to go for help. Like, honestly, like, I do this, and find help for yourself.
Yeah.
Because also, I don't know how to help you, and I don't know how can you help yourself. And I literally told her that. I was like, I really don't know how to help you. I really think you should go and see like a therapist.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
And that's completely fine. I think so. Like, how could you... I don't know. If I say to you, you should go to a therapist. Like, would you take that like mean, or like if it's a bad thing or no? Like, how can you say that?
I wouldn't, but I also think it's because we are so close that like we can say those things to each other. Yeah. And I would know that from you it would come from a good place.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I would never be, mad about that. But I also had such an instance with somebody, and then they kind of like were like a little bit offended because they thought that I was saying that they were not strong enough or like weak or something. And that's not how I see therapy.
Yeah, no.
Because I mean, I also am not like shy to say like I go to therapy. It helps me a lot.
Yeah.
I don't go often. I go like once in 6 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Or 8 weeks. But I don't know. I just like it. It's just somebody from the outside, that can have a look at you and your behavior and your thoughts. You just let somebody into your mind, and that you don't really do that like quickly with people in general, and your friends can only help you to a certain extent.
Yeah. And also your friends are very, very biased too.
Yeah, that too. Like they know everything, like, they know your life, they know your people around you, and a therapist
really don't know
anything. They don't.
Yeah.
They just know what you tell them.
Yeah, exactly. And then you kind of like, if you have a problem with somebody else, your therapist also kind of like, yeah, but they're also like human beings. They might also go through something. So whatever your mind is going through is like, don't focus about the other people. Focus about what you're thinking and what you're doing and your decisions. Yeah. Because no matter what, if somebody else is having traumas, problems, whatever. Yeah. Yes, like, but like, that's their problem, not yours. and only you can control how you behave and how you react to those things.
I really think that in therapy you mostly learn about yourself.
Yeah.
Like literally you just learn who you are, how you think, how you can turn your thinking around to make you believe another thing. Because sometimes you just, you just start believing in something when you were a teenager or something, and then your whole life you're gonna believe in that.
Yeah.
And that's so, like, no.
Yeah, and that's so weird that your brain does that.
Yeah, your brain
like,
does those things.
For, like I always said, like, sometimes your worst enemy is literally your brain.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get into, like, really deep circles, and then you start thinking, and then your brain just goes places and all that. Like, I remember, like, I have, like, a therapist that they told me, like, you have to difference of, like, what is actually a fact and what's actually what you think you are. And then the thing is, like, with my brain, I was like, well, I think this, but I'm basing it on a fact. So how do you do with that?
Oh my god.
Calm down, woman.
Yeah, your brain really
stop
goes...
overthinking.
Yeah.
But your brain goes, like, places, and then you just have to find, like, I feel your therapist will also help you to find ways to not shut your brain, but, like, calm your brain.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, one thing that helped me was, like, write down a lot of things.
Oh, yeah,
like,
exactly.
when I'm, like, overthinking, just write down every emotion that I had, and that actually helped a lot.
Yeah.
Just get it out of yourself.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, I think, like, one thing that I recently learned is that, I am very good at overthinking.
And we all.
my way of, like, fixing things or like, fixing feelings is basically thinking. Like, thinking out all the different scenarios that could happen that have not happened yet, and, like, thinking of this and thinking of that and thinking. But she kind of taught me, like, but you need to tell yourself that, because this usually happens during the night, you need to tell yourself that you don't have to do that. Like, it sounds so simple.
It sounds so simple,
but she's literally like, just tell yourself, like, be nice to yourself and say, like, you don't have to think all these things out.
I don't need to think that, but then
maybe some things you can think about during the day, or, some things you don't have to think about at all.
Yeah.
Like, you just allow yourself to not think about it. And I was like, that sounds very easy.
That sounds way easier.
It's not easy to change your patterns, because once you taught yourself that this is how you survive, your brain taught yourself how you survive as a kid, then it's really difficult to
undo that. Yeah, that's true.
But you can learn, like, just like with any other thing, you can learn.
You can learn doing it slowly.
But we actually went very far from the first question. Because the question was, what is the most, like, culturally acceptable way to say that somebody's not doing well? And I think here in the Netherlands, I think people very quickly say, I'm tired, or something like that. Or, like, they say, I'm tired, or I'm stressed, or something like that.
Yeah.
They don't really say,
something is wrong,
hey,
but I'm just tired.
Like, mentally not there. Like, they don't really say that very quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think that I'm tired. That's a good excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Because actually, it is very tiring.
It is.
When
it
you're
makes you
very
tired.
overthinking and all that, it does make you very tired. So it is kind of true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. And was therapy ever talked about? Yeah, well, you kind of already mentioned it in some other podcast, but therapy for you when you were a kid, like, in your family, was not a weird thing, right?
Well, that's the thing. We never talk about that. Like, it was never a conversation. It was never a thing. I know I did go to therapy when I was little, like when I was, like, I think 12, 13. Because my mom thought I was acting up. I don't think I was acting up, but, like, whatever. And only a few years ago, when I talked with my mom, then she told me that she was actually going to therapy when she was, like, before she had me, and then she went behind my grandparents because she didn't want them to know, because she was going, like, she thought to herself that it was going, like, she didn't feel good and she needed help. So then she went to therapy and all that. But I didn't know that growing up. Like, that was, like, a few years ago that I realized that.
Did you learn about
that? And I was like, what? Since when?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I learned that, like, actually my mom is very, like, a therapy advocate. She was like, go to therapy, talk with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then later on, my sister also, like, when she was, like, 13, 14, again, the age when you start acting up. She also went to therapy and all that.
Oh yeah.
So it was never it's never a bad thing. It was never talk when I was like, it was never a bad thing or a good thing in my household.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's just a thing.
Yeah. It's a thing.
It was
funny.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
your mom is a therapist.
yeah. Obviously, my mom's a therapist, so we all knew what it was. But yeah, I think for us it was like if somebody was struggling with something, then usually we would talk to my mom. But then, like, you know, in like a private way. So we would only talk to my mom and not have any other like people allowed because it's like private thing, you know, that you share then with your mom. But then at some point, I think as when you are a therapist, I think you can be too close to the people. So like it's the same as with a friend. Like at some extent, my mom cannot do anything for me anymore.
Yeah, and, it's like you're completely biased.
Yeah, and I also actually later on in life, though, my dad also went, and yeah, that's kind of when we started slowly talking about that. But that was like maybe 10 years ago, a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it's not that long ago. I was already kind of teenager.
Older.
Yeah, older.
Acting up.
And yeah, and yeah, at some point, I basically like how I decided to go was basically that I was on some day I was just talking to my parents, and I told them like the way I thought about some specific things, and then they were like, maybe you should go to her, and then I told them like, I don't know because I'm not feeling like I need help at this point, And then my mom kind of told me like, I think it was my mom or my dad, I don't know. Either one of them told me, and they were like, yeah, but listen, you don't have to go only when you are in a crisis.
Yeah.
Actually, it's better to go preventively.
Yeah.
And like, figure out how your mind works and all of that.
So then when a crisis happens,
yes,
then you know how to handle it.
Yes, exactly. So it's always better to go preventively than to start seeking help when you are already kind of, in a crisis. Because once you're in a crisis, here in the Netherlands at least, there's super long waiting lists to get a therapist. So if you decide to go for it, but you're already at a very deep point, then it could be that you're waiting for 6 months to a year to actually start talking to somebody.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why it's just good for anybody to just, try. Like, just try and talk to people. And also, I've also heard about people that said, like, yeah, but I tried and I really had this therapist that, I didn't click with. And that's completely fine.
And that's
then
fine,
you just say, like, listen, I don't feel the vibe. Not for me. Or in general, it can be not for you.
Yeah, the vibes are not vibing. Because I feel you have to be comfortable with your therapist.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, it's not gonna go
Yeah,
anywhere.
then you're not gonna be able to tell everything that you want to tell.
Yeah, so give yourself also the time and space to maybe find someone else, or there's also other forms of therapy. Like, for example, you have this thing like a life coach or a career coach. Or a coach in general.
Yeah.
Like, they can basically help you, but in a more practical way, and it's it's not super, it's not as deep maybe as going to like a therapist.
Yeah.
But there are other options. Yeah, there are also other options, and it's also okay.
Yeah.
So you should just kind of like, I think you should just kind of like look for whatever helps you.
Also, we learned recently, I sent you something, that sports is a kind of therapy. And I always think that for me, swimming is my therapy too.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like sometimes when I'm really overwhelmed and all that, I go swim, and that's like the perfect moment because I don't thinking about anything else.
Yeah, but isn't it more like meditation kind of?
It could be more like a meditation.
Because I actually think that with therapy, it's like you go think so. You think
yeah, but like think
so
for
deeply
me,
about who you are and how you think that like it's not very calming.
Yeah, no, I get it.
After that, you are really exhausted.
Yeah, but now it's not calming. But like also when I'm swimming, at least in my case, because I'm not thinking that much about swimming, I can start thinking about certain things.
Oh yeah.
While swimming, but just because I'm thinking, I let nothing else distract me.
Yeah,
I let
yeah.
myself think about certain things.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, but also I'm exercising.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm
Yeah.
letting that, let's say, frustration and all that out.
Yeah.
And I'm like thinking, and after that I'm like calm, because I'm like, oh, I let my brain go through all the process that it needed to go through.
Yeah.
And then now I'm fine. Even though I'm not talking with anybody, I'm just me swimming there. But I think that's it. Like I that's one of the reasons I really love swimming, for that. And it can be like, I also say, people also sports are just really good for you.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so everybody should just find their own way of like dealing with things, right? And for everybody it's gonna look different, and it's completely fine.
Yeah.
Is there a specific version of self-care like for you culturally, you think? Like chisme? No, okay.
Having a chisme. We call in Colombia like a coffee, like black coffee, is called tinto. So it's afternoon tinto for chismes. I don't know. I think like actually, yeah, maybe actually recently with my parents, I called them and I'm like, let me gossip with you, and I tell them like a lot of things that happen, and they're like, what? And so then maybe it is a way to like now talk with my parents more than we just like gossip. But funny. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, there's always. I feel that this is not just culture. This is just everywhere. A lot of people just drink instead of like talking or doing their problems. But that's just, I feel, a general worldwide thing to do. To like drink instead of like dealing with stuff.
Like forget about your stuff, basically. Try to forget about your stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which that's not good. Not healthy.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't drink. Don't drink under 18. No, I'm kidding.
Or 21 if you're in America. That's very sad. That's just, I don't get that. Exactly. That's
But you know what I like? Another thing that actually made me also think about what you said about the swimming is that for me, like a type of self-care is really taking a shower. Like taking a long shower. I actually don't really take super long showers unless I do my hair or I'm feeling shitty.
Oh, that's nice though.
Yeah, like, and like also you can cry in the shower.
Yeah, you can. But you can cry swimming. The amount of times I cry swimming,
like nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. Oh yes, that's true. Oh, crying in the shower, that just hits different.
I know.
But also, it's so good.
Yeah.
Because also you just let it go. Yeah. Everything. Also you put, if you know how we Latin people put music in the shower, that's just a thing. Then you put your sad playlist.
Yeah, that's even better.
And you get a good cry. Because sometimes a good cry is all what you need.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Well, talking about crying, let's go to the... Well, usually we have a dilemma, but this is also more of a hot take. So, the hot take for today is, crying is a sign of weakness.
No.
Does it? No.
No. I don't think so, no. I also, like, I realized that for me, I'm not a person that cries a lot. But when I do, it's just because I'm having, like, a big emotion. Like, a massive emotion. Like, extremely massive emotion. Or, like, it's something trigger it. Or I'm in pain, that's just different.
Yeah.
Like, only that. And that big emotion, that doesn't mean it is a sad or a bad one. It could be a happy one. Because honestly, I cry. I think the past year, the most that I cry, it was because I was happy.
Oh, that's cute.
Like when I was like in Bali, I was like, but just because I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. I was going through a lot, but I was really generally happy. Like when I moved to my apartment, I was like crying of like happiness.
I remember that, and I was like,
yeah, I was like crying, and you were like, are you okay?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just so happy.
I'm just so happy. That was the cutest thing ever.
I was like, I'm just so happy. Yeah, exactly. So like, it's just when you have those big emotions, which also doesn't mean that you're sad. Of course, when you're sad, and I feel when you're feeling really bad, sometimes a good cry, it's just necessary. And it's like,
yeah,
you go, girl, go cry.
Yes,
that's fine.
Yeah, I think I said it already on another podcast, but I do cry very quickly. I'm just a crier. I don't know.
And that's okay too.
And I also like, honestly, I don't really cry a lot with friends. I don't know if you've ever seen me like really cry.
No, because I wasn't here when you were texting me crying. When you were like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like, with Javi I cry a lot.
Yeah.
Not because of him, but
it's just because
I don't know. I just feel so safe with him, and then like I remember also as a kid, like I just cry a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's also just I can also feel just overwhelmed with things.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I just have a lot of things going on, and like my brain doesn't really know how to, put things in like away or something, or in boxes or whatever. I don't know. Then I can just get very like overwhelmed, and then I can cry or
yeah, and
I don't know.
that's okay. Like
when I'm sad, I cry. When I'm mad, I cry. Oh, that is annoying.
oh,
because
that's annoying.
If you're mad, you want to be mad, but then
you start crying,
and you're like, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't when I'm mad, which is really hard. When I'm not usually mad. It's really hard for me to get mad at something or somebody. I get annoying, but not mad.
Yeah.
I don't think I cry. Well.
Yeah. I'm not mad often either.
Yeah, but you sometimes there's something and you're annoyed and you want to make your point across, but you start crying.
Yeah.
And
because it's just like you said, it's like a big emotion.
Yeah, it's just a big emotion. That's completely fine.
But yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I really want to, go against that stigma of like crying is weakness, because it's just not. It's just not. I also really don't like that. Yeah, that men don't feel comfortable crying, because it's like let it out. Like it's okay.
It's okay. That's also like annoying. I remember, like for example, my grandpa. I only saw my grandpa crying once.
Yeah.
In all his life.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's also weird. I'm like, why am I? And then that's also the whole thing of like, oh, women are more emotional, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't think women are more emotional.
No.
Women are more, like, they don't care about showing their emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the difference.
Yeah, because it's accepted socially.
Yeah, because it's accepted, because, a woman is okay for a woman to cry, but a man is not cry. And it's like, no, a man can also cry. It's fine.
Actually, I really like it. Yeah, it sounds really rude, but I feel really, honored if somebody feels comfortable enough to cry with me.
Yeah, that's true.
When I'm there.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. Like.
Yeah, that's true. Because it is nice. Like you feel like, oh, I'm happy that this person feels comfortable.
Yeah.
To literally let yourself
just let it out, and it's okay.
Yeah, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need to
let it go. So you can cry with me with people. It's okay.
Yeah, I've done that. Been there, done that. Yeah, but it is true. And honestly, that moment when I was like really sad and crying, like, all what I needed was just cry. I was just at the point just crying and crying nonstop. I was like, it's just what I needed. Yeah, and then later on, I cry of happiness, and now I'm back to my.
Yeah, I can also really cry of happiness. Yeah. Like, for me, for example, so right now, Javi's parents are staying with us for a while.
Yeah.
And for example, when we went to pick them up at the airport, nobody knows. But, like, we were walking up to them. Like, we saw them, and I was holding Javi's hand, and we saw them, and they were quite far. So I was like, run, go run, run to your mom, and then he was like, we started running, and I was like, oh no, they're gonna see each other again. Yeah, like really, but then I was like, okay, I need to calm down, because nobody else is crying, and I'm the one that's crying. That's just weird.
If they all cry, then I'm fine.
But those moments, I can definitely cry with it. And you're just like
happy.
Yeah, I'm also out of happiness, to see them.
Yeah, that's. I know, I get it, that's true. I feel I do cry more of happiness. Like, that's where reason, like, weddings.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I never really went... Yeah, I never really went to a wedding of somebody that, that I care about a lot. Yeah. So I'm very excited for that season in my life where I will be going to different weddings. And I hope it's going to come. And then I'm going to cry all the time.
Yeah, but that's a moment. I'm also happy, but I'm just happy. Like, I love seeing, like, the people that I care and love, like, happy.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like... Yeah. Like, I'm so happy for you. Yeah. And that's why I'm crying.
Yeah.
We're just emotional little girls.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay to cry. You go cry.
Yeah.
It's fine. But
that's it for today, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry because it's over.
Yeah. Let's stop this recording and start crying.
Yes. But yeah. Don't forget to like, comment,
subscribe.
Yes.
And
comment. Nice. Yeah, comment. Comment anything.
And tell us what you want to, like, what you want to hear us talking about.
Yes.
Or us venting about.
Yes. And see you next time.
See you.
Doei.
Bye.